Oh, hello. Welcome everyone. I am Catfish Franklin and this here is Catfish Corner, this old corner. Welcome, and today's story is called Zolgotz, or the White House Blues. And this is a very interesting story. But first, I would just like to thank everyone who's been tuning in here on YouTube and all of my good patrons over there on Patreon. They are the best. So, thank you. Today's story, Zolgotz. It is about the assassination of President William McKinley in 1901 in Buffalo, New York, at the Pan American Exposition. And Zolgotz was a Polish American born in Detroit in 1873, and somehow he got into the business of anarchy. And he was basically did not like President McKinley, so what he did was McKinley was at the exposition in the music hall shaking hands with people for like 10 minutes or something like that. And there was a lot of different types of security around. But Zolgotz came in with a pistol and he just had a handkerchief over it and just walked right up to President McKinley, who reached out to shake his hand, and Zolgotz slapped his hand out of the way and bam, bam, shot twice, hit him once in the stomach and somehow missed the other shot. Well, Zolgotz got tackled immediately and beat up, and he was taken to jail. And then President McKinley didn't die from his wounds, but he received very questionable medical care, and he ended up getting gangrene in his guts from the wound, and that's what killed him. Meanwhile, Zolgotz basically never contested a thing and was sentenced to death, and he was killed in the electric chair. Something like 45 days after McKinley died, Zolgotz was killed in the electric chair, and his last words were, I wrote this down so I don't mess it up, "I killed the president because he was the enemy of the good people, the good working people. I am not sorry for my crime. I am sorry I could not see my father." Those were his last words, and then electrocuted. Whoa! Pretty wild story, huh? And there's lots of other interesting facts regarding this. Like, I believe this is why the Secret Service was then instituted to be the president's actual bodyguards. I think that was because of this. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. And I guess we better see what this song here is all about. Zolgotz, mean man, you shot McKinley with a handkerchief on your hand in Buffalo, Zolgotz, you done him wrong. You shot McKinley when he's walking along in Buffalo. The pistol fires, McKinley falls. The doctor said, "McKinley, we can't find that ball in Buffalo." They called for the doctor, and the doctor come. He come at a trot, and he come in a run in Buffalo. shot McKinley with a handkerchief on the hand in Buffalo. In Buffalo. In Buffalo. In Buffalo. In Buffalo. In Buffalo. Well, that's the story of Leon Czolgosz, also known as the White House Blues. I don't know if the White House could get any more bluesy than that, but, with a gangrenous, cadavery president, but, I don't know. Nonetheless, the one other thing I did want to say is that I believe this song was actually published by the Library of Congress in 1952, and the performer was Bascom Lamar Lunsford. Is he famous or is he infamous? Anyway, collector of old-time songs, and he's a pretty interesting and cool fella too. So I guess that about wraps her up for story time today, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Be good to each other, and I'll see you next time.